What's up, sports bettors? I have two very profitable college football bets for week 2. And the first game we're going to be looking at is Arkansas versus South Carolina. So again, you can browse odds for any sport 100% free, real-time odds on OddsJam. So what we can see here is, wow, Arkansas, they're pretty big favorites, right? They're minus 300 on the money line roughly, so 75%-ish to win this game. And you can see the best price is minus 294 on the Betfair exchange. So the Betfair exchange is peer-to-peer betting. It's a very sharp, efficient betting market and a good source of information as a sports bettor, right? So looking at this market, the fact that Arkansas is best offered at minus 294 and South Carolina is best offered at plus 275, that kind of gives us an indication that, like, hey, if I could get plus 300 on the Gamecocks, that'd be pretty good value, right? Because it would be an ARB with the Betfair exchange. If I could get, Arkansas at minus 225, that would also be really good. But anyways, neither of those plays is the bet I have for this game. What I actually have is a bet on the first quarter point spread. So I'm on Arkansas minus 3 on the first quarter point spread. Why? Pure value play. 1.5% profit margin. This is a positive EV bet. So positive EV bets just mean there's value in the odds. They have a mathematical profit margin over the sportsbook such that placing positive EV bets, you'll make money in the long run, right? It's kind of like investing in the stock market over the past 100 years. It doesn't go up every day. It doesn't go up every month. But over the course of the long run, you would have made money, 8% a year roughly. It's same thing with positive EV betting. You're finding where there's value in the odds and you're getting true pricing discrepancies that are, very different from other sports books, and you're locking in those bets due to value, right? So what you can see here is, wow, DraftKings is pricing this all the way down at minus 120. Pinnacle, the sharpest bookmaker, is pricing this all the way down at minus 118, and we're able to grab minus 104 on FanDuel. So that seems like pretty good value. So long story short, I locked it in. As you can see right here, I have Arkansas minus 3 for 124.70. I would have bet a full unit on it, but you can kind of see if we go here, they're not letting me bet more. If you beat up the sports books a little too hard, make too much money off them, they may limit your max wager size. So all FanDuel gave me for this play is unfortunately 124.70. But regardless, really good bet. Then I also have them, in a parlay I was limited on with two positive EV bets, over 10.5 in the first quarter. So 2 bets for the first quarter for this game. Anyways, the next play I have is going to be from a different betting tool. So this isn't a positive EV play. This bet I actually found on the middles page. So what the middles page shows you is essentially where are sportsbooks setting the line at different levels, right? So for example, right here, you can see, hey, this is actually a pretty interesting bet to look at. So we can go ahead and pull it up. As you can see here, like, hey, Tua, in terms of passing yards, his over 30.5 or his under 234.5. What bet were we looking at exactly? I have to go back. So over 228.5. So we can get over 228.5 yards for Tua at plus 116. Whereas, you can see right here, the sharp bookmakers, Pinnacle, and then also DraftKings, right? They're pricing the over 232.5 as a favorite, right? Minus 117. So when the sharpest bookmaker is pricing the over 232.5 as the favored outcome, and you're able to get over 228.5, right, on Caesars, that seems like pretty good value at plus 116. So this is a really good bet, right? You could literally middle this. You could bet on the over here, the under here. You'd make a risk-free profit. And if Tua had exactly, let's say, 230 passing yards, you would win both bets. So that's what a middle bet is. There will be a video on the end screen kind of about middle betting. But anyways, let's get into the play I have. So the play I actually have is right here. Under 60.5 total points in Fresno State, Oregon, right? So again, OddsJam is alerting us to hey, all the sports books have the line set at different levels, right? Over under 59.5, 59, 58.5. And we're able to get under 60.5 on Caesars, right, at minus 110. So that's a big arb to Pinnacle. So this is a bet we definitely want to lock in. So, you always got to know how to navigate the sports books quickly, get down good bets because they don't last forever. As a sharp bettor, you're kind of like day trading sports, right? So you got to know how to move quick. So we'll look up Fresno and hopefully this pulls up pretty quickly. So here we have it. And then we can just navigate to this game under 60.5 and then lock this bet in for $500. So we'll place 1 unit on it. It actually logged me out, but regardless, you at this point know I bet all the things I say. So I will place this bet, and I think it's quite a good bet, and let's make some money.